introduced to Barbadians as the Opals. Speaking on his early beginnings, he says from a young age he always aspired to follow in his older siblings' footsteps, as they were already making their imprint in the music industry.
We were gifted to my mom. My mom was a singer. She used to wash clothes in the yard and sang, and I guess all the talent came from her. And I used to follow my older brother and sister, Mike Robinson, who was the first calypso money for Barbados. And my sister was the first lady who sang in Barbados, likening to be like Ella Fitzgerald and these people. And they would sing at all the big shows around Barbados. And my brother sang with the World Barbados with his band, traveled with them all over the world. And my sister sang at all the local shows. So I want to be just like them.
This love for music led him to compete in a local calypso competition just a few years later, where he performed along some of the biggest names in the industry at the age of 13 and emerged in third place. A few years later, he was asked by the late Jackie Opal to represent Barbados in a soul singing competition in St. Croix, on one condition, that he bring home the title of Soul King of the Caribbean, and that he did in 1971. Richard Stout, or Dick as he is called, would eventually go on to join the Barbados Tourist Board, where he toured the Caribbean, United States, London and Canada, dazzling his audiences with some of his hit singles, including the By My Beijing Girl, The Best Part of My Day, Rock Steady Christmas and Any Day Now. On returning home, he was offered the position of entertainment coordinator in 1977 at one of the island's major hotels, the Barbados Holiday Inn, an opportunity he welcomed with open arms, as it was here that he would birth the Richard Stout Teen Talent Competition, a competition which has been credited as the foundation for some of the island's leading performers, from the likes of Alison Hines and Edwin Yearwood to TC, Rupee, Tamara Marshall and countless more.
I saw it as an opportunity to give other people opportunities to be known, and particularly younger people. I saw it two ways. If I do this in the hotel circuit, at that time the local people felt that the hotels were built only for white people and tourists, and that they were not allowed to go in there. And if they were actually going into the hotel, we had to put on the longest gown and the nicest suit. I wanted to change that. I also saw it as, I said, you know what, one day the planes might stop coming. I'm going to make this be a problem for local people as well. So I created a forum where local people came and enjoyed and mingled with the tourists. This brought about an association between the tourists and the locals, and with the view that the parents would also come and see their kids perform on Sundays.
For Richard Stout, he says his teen talent competition, which is still underway 43 years later, has accomplished his dream, as it has been the launching pad for 90% of the entertainers in Barbados. And long after he is gone, he hopes this competition and his legacy will continue to thrive.
I now invite Mr. Keon Watson and Ms. Zara Khan, the most outstanding ambassadors for 2018, to escort Mr. Richard Stout to the switch. All right, now it's time to do our countdown. 10, join me, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, Bridgetown is alight. 53 years of nationhood we start to celebrate tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the Haynesville Youth Club, along with the the Royal Barbados Police Force Band fanfare, signaling the lights are on in Bridgetown. The Haynesville Youth Club, under the direction of Mr. Peter Skeet, was established in 2006. This youth club has been making a great impact, not only in the community of St. James, but throughout the island. These young people are taught a variety of creative skills in drumming, dance, drama, and life skills. Let's give the Haynesville Youth Club another round of applause. The Royal Barbados Police Force Band over the years has continued to provide music of the highest quality and ceremonial support for civic events, performances at ceremonial occasions, national parades, and other social events for which it has garnered huge public attention and appreciation. The band has also had the distinction of touring regionally and internationally. This past weekend, they hosted similar military bands from St. Lucia and Trinidad and Tobago, and together they performed some outstanding musical selections. If you were not there, you missed an awesome presentation. This band holds a special place in all our hearts. Many Barbadians and visitors alike have expressed their love and memories of performances over the decades. The band continues to underpin traditions and celebrate our heritage, which we trust should continue to be cherished by future generations. Please, with your applause, welcome back the band of the Royal Barbados Police Force.